this, and it sort of sticks with me. It's model building, yeah.
I see the relationship between chaos and novelty, but this seems like such a rigid order to me, and I don't see a balance and chaos to it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's rigid on one level and free on another. What's rigid about this is that it says where the novelty will occur. What's open about it is it never says what the novelty will be. So that, Saddam Hussein could probably avert a world war by just announcing that he's going on a world ballet tour, and that would be so novel that the wave would be fulfilled and the war averted and his touring ballet company. What? He could be assassinated, although that isn't in his situation. That wouldn't exactly be absolutely startling. It would be a fairly traditional pattern asserting itself. But you're right, assassinations are interesting because history comes to such a micro pivot there. I find assassinations very interesting. They're very little wear and tear on innocent people, you'll notice. That's why it's so little favored as a way of settling political problems. But I have a German correspondent who is taken this between the teeth and run with it, and he sent me a bunch of assassination printouts on a scale of 30 days. The assassination of John F. Kennedy, Wallenstein, Himmler, a bunch of people. And it's tantalizing. I mean, I don't know what to make of this. It's reasonable that large-scale phenomena like history, like glaciations, would be under the control of recursive laws, algorithmically expressible laws. The hard swallow is to think that you've actually figured one out, and that this is it, and that to the exclusion of all other values, these values somehow define it. But I think that thinking of history as a novelty-conserving journey of return to the green mind is a much more helpful, existentially anchoring notion than to think of it as a chaotic, trendless fluctuation toward self-immolation. Just a drunken person wandering around in a dynamite storage area, which is sort of the other model being peddled. Because I believe that there is a purpose, that there is some kind of telos working its way out. I won't get all dewy-eyed about it. I don't even know why or what for, but I just know that statistical models of how human reality works are completely inadequate. I mean, the way most people experience magic in their lives is through the phenomenon of falling in love. And it's highly statistically improbable the way it works. I mean, you can be the guy who sweeps up in the mailroom, and every day you see the boss's daughter alight in her Rolls Royce to be swept into the executive suite, or some nonsense like that. And by merely forming the wish to be with this woman, then coincidences begin to move, promotions occur, deaths occur, mountains are moved, and before you know it, the princess is delivered unto your arms, for better or worse, one might add. I mean, you need to be very careful about what you wish for, because you usually get it. The rule about wishing seems to be, it's a kind of a quantum mechanical process, and no jerking is allowed. The key to having your wishes fulfilled is slow, steady pressure. And if you can hold an image for 2 or 3 years, it hardly matters how outlandish it is. It will probably be delivered unto you in fairly good order.
I'm struck by this the macrocosm aspect of it is very powerful.
Yeah, that this goes right down from the level of Planck's constant right up to the size of the universe. And it's saying the same patterns, the same processes are recursive and are nested, and basically the all-rightness of everything. Because what it shows is, this is a fairly chaotic wave. It looks stochastic, but it's manipulated in such a way that out of its disorder emerges a very elegant, self-reinforcing, self-refining order. And that's what I see in the universe. The universe is this same kind of thing, saving novelty, refining connectedness, streamlining itself for further journey into time. Well, that's enough of that, I think.
Please continue to tape 6.